I'm Tanya Saracho. I am the showrunner, creator, and EP of Vida. I started as a playwright. An agent from UTA convinced me to just take some meetings so you can see if you could write for television. And I didn't study it. I didn't know anything about TV. So I get here and I don't know the industry. I don't know the culture of the industry. That's something that, it was very shocking. And then this same agent calls and he's like, hey, you have a meeting at STARZ. It's important. And he was like, get on a plane, just do a one-day thing. You need to take this meeting, like now, this week. I showed up and I meet with Marta Fernandez, who changed my life. So they had this article and it was about chipsters too, Chicano hipsters. And I was like, oh, I know what chipsters are. Would you like to write something about it? And I was like, yeah, I would like to write for that show. And she was like, no. We would want you to create the show. And I was like, wait, what? So on my way to the airport, is this real? And he was like, yes, there's lots of ways to do it. I'm a cautionary tale or a success tale for having come from the outside. These are the titles. So staff writer, first level. That's like entry level, being a staff writer. Story editor and executive story editor. Those are lower level writers. Mid-level writers are co-producer and producer. Upper level, which is supervising producer, consulting producer, co-executive producer, and executive producer. The showrunner is usually the EP, not always the creator, but a lot of the time. He or she or they run the room. They are responsible for the scripts, the story. They supervise and oversee the production. A lot of people say that showrunners are two jobs. They're not just one, because they're a creative aspect and then there's the managerial producing aspect of it. I think it remains the same. As long as you're a good storyteller and just a responsible human being, because like this is a lot about deadlines and stuff, then I think there's a lot of ways to get in it. It sort of happened by accident for me, but I was ready. It was not even just important to hire an all Latinx writers room or all Latinx directors. It was the only way that it was going to happen. It just made the most sense to me. And now I have this amazing list. Right now it's like 170 writers. They're all Latinx at different levels. We're here. Like we're here and we're working is what I'm saying, you know? This show gave a first shot to a lot of directors, and Vida kind of launched that, and that makes me so proud. So the Untitled Latinx Project, or the ULP, as we so lovingly call it, was this initiative, supper club, social group, formed to help each other and other people. The first initiative is we partnered with the Blacklist, and we are co-sponsoring the Latinx pilot list. It's going to be 10 scripts, and then we vow as upper level and producers to like get them to people. The reason why I say it's not an organization is because it's the 18 of us. There's not going to be any more people necessarily we're going to be letting in, because it is a little supper club. It's also still in its infancy, and it's lovely to figure out what it's going to be.